Friends, you're welcome to Hera Online Mathematics. You can always watch my mathematics video on Hera Online Mathematics on Facebook. You can also watch same on David Dam online radio. So the topic I'm having today is on bearing and distance, and you can always understand that whenever you are dealing with bearing and distance, it's all about finding the location of places. Anything on bearing is about angles, and anything on distance is about a distance from one place to another. It's being expressed in meter, kilometer, and all the rest. While the bearing is being expressed in angle, the unit is always degree. So if we're having a point, whenever you are seeing a point, every possible location is being represented with a point. And at that point in time, you can always draw your cardinal point to locate the angle. So for having a point like this, you always draw a line this way. So the one at the top is the north, while this is the south. At the left side is the west, and this is the east. So with this, you can always locate any other point. And whenever you are locating points, all you need to do is just to start from north and move in a clockwise direction. If you are moving from 0 to 90 degrees, you are starting from 0 here, reaching this place is 90 degrees, reaching this place is another 90 degrees, which is 180 angle on a straight line, and reaching this place is another 90 degrees, and finally to your starting point is 90 degrees. So with this now, this is used to express the location of a particular place. So whenever you are moving to another place entirely, depending on how the question has been asked, if you are moving from 0 to 90, it will go this way, provided the angle is given, being less than 90 degrees and more than 0. So if you are moving again, once again, maybe you are given southeast, you are going to move this way, just to another point. And whenever you get to another point, what you simply need to do is just to draw another 4 cardinal point that is denoting north, south, west, east. If you get to another point here, you can draw another north, west, east, south. Even if it is drawn in maybe northwest, you are moving this way, you draw another point. So you now discover that whenever you're having all this, you locate one point, the second point, the third point. In no time you understand how it is being operated, perhaps the way to work it out. So when you get this, you eventually result in having a triangle. This triangle can be of any form. It can be an isosceles triangle, it can be a rectangle triangle, just any triangle at all. So all you simply need to do is you'll be told to find the distance between 2 points, you'll be told to find the bearing, so you know how the formula you are to use. The points, having gotten all the points, a triangle will be formed. And whenever you form this triangle, the examiner will ask you, find the distance from certain place to the other. Find angle or the bearing of so place. So all you need to do is just to look around, check whether you have to use either the sine rule or the cosine rule. Now I will write the sine rule for you. The sine rule goes this way. Sine rule. Sine rule is A over sine big A equals to B over sine big B equals to C over sine big C. All the small letters are the distance from one point to the other, being expressed in meter or kilometer. While the big letters, sine A, B, and C here are the degree, the angles. They are being expressed in degree. So if you have to find the angle, you can use either of the equations. So that's about the sine rule. So if on the other hand the sine rule is not convenient for you, you need to go for the cosine rule. So these are the sets of the cosine rule. You can express cosine rule this way. If you have a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos big A. This is A, B, C. 2bc cos you now come to this place, you choose A, big A, or B square equals to A square plus C square minus 2AC cos big B, or C square equals to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos big C, where the big letters are the angles and the small letters are the sides. So this is called cosine rule. Sometimes you might find yourself in a rectangle triangle whereby you have 45 here, 45 here. You can always use trigonometric identity to just get the answer without even visiting the sine rule or cosine rule. So it's one of those things on triangle and trigonometry. It comes in place when it comes to bearing and distance. So with this, you can always gather that you have something this way. If this is the A, B, C, definitely you are going to have the small c facing the big C, which is the angle C, and this is the angle big A, is facing the distance BC, which is expressed in A, and you have a C, which is facing angle C, which is B, which is facing angle B, that small b. So with this, you can either use the sine rule or cosine rule to find either the sides or the angles. Thank you very much. Owami Rafi is my name, popularly known as Ogalas of PFC Writer Worldwide. You can always watch my mathematics video on ARF Online Facebook. You can as well watch same on Debbie Dan Online Radio. Once again, thank you. Kasia.